feel like as far as like music is like my way of expression, my music clearly like states the kind of background that like I grew up in. So that's like me basically telling my story in terms of like to the general public as well. Like it's not necessarily about painting a bad picture, because I feel like my truth is really my story, so that's what I be telling. So in terms of like how maybe one thing I might say could sound like I don't know how other people like consume my music, but in terms of like the picture that I'm painting, it's really me being authentic to myself, because I believe like that's what hip hop is about, and all the other politics is just street politics and the actual game politics. So I think we flipping 25 or more CDs right now, digital streams or whatever. I think that's all that matters now, because me coming from where I'm coming from, I done made a change in my life off of just the music. So I had to take a step back away from like that kind of life for me to like do something that I've always like had a passion for, like. And I also feel like if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't be like the 25 that I am today, to be appreciative of like the gift of music, because it saved me from a very dark place and coming from like a neighborhood that's like crazy as well. So yeah, for real, I'm trying to do like some more positive stuff right now. Like me and my close friend of mine, he's like my tour DJ as well. He has like a clothing brand which goes together with what I be painting in terms of like the music, cause Black Rock, which is like the neighborhood that I'm from in Pretoria, Salisbury, we call the place Blaro in slang. So that's his clothing brand. So that's also good to see, like when you see other kids like wearing brands like that. Sometimes I drop like, let's say I drop a single, and then the merch that I drop is created by that specific brand, and people be wearing that. So it's a lot of positive stuff. And also me, like right now being in the hood, I think I'm like motivation for the kids. So I'm definitely looking forward to like doing more positive stuff. Actually, me recording this album has been like, that's basically a journey that I was in initially when I recorded the project, and now people consuming the project right now, and the reception is crazy. Everything is like more positivity than negativity, and it's like ever since the project dropped, I've been working on music. Like even now I'm still working on new music, but I can't really say I'm working on my next album, because I feel like with that specific album, Peli Machiavelli, it really came from a sentimental place for me to say like this is my debut, and this is how I'm actually gonna come out sounding to the public. So in future, I'd say there's plenty more music coming from 25, plenty more achievements. We trying to reap the rewards of like the seed that we sowed. Shout out to Zuchi Kogdo for putting this album together. Shout out to Sony Music Africa as well for like believing in the vision. You understand me? So it's like this album being out like this, there's still more visuals to come from the album. There's still more I feel like I need to explain to like the whole of South Africa and like other places in the world as well, like in terms of how the lingo that I use, the slang that I use, like coming from Pretoria, how we speak different. I'm also gonna be like, because I feel like other people really like my music and they like my album, but they don't really understand what I'm saying. And I feel like if they really understood, it would be more fire for them, because they're already showing love off of what they're hearing. Because I believe music is a feeling. It's a universal language. So Peli Machiavelli dictionary. Also like I'm kind of interested in like making the whole Peli story an actual thing, so people can actually like off of even the questions you were asking me about where I'm coming from. Like I feel like a motion picture of some sort.
I get you. That makes perfect sense.
Like you see how the documentary looks, but I don't know how to say this, but like movies like Paid in Full that were dropped under Rock Nation, like I'm trying to do stuff like that with the whole entity that I was talking about, which is Blaro and Kasi Music Entertainment, so the kids as well can go to a cinema and the music that will be playing will be from Peli Machiavelli, something like that. I don't want to reveal much on like other stuff that I'm really working on, but yeah.